Assalamu alaikum and hello. Welcome to my channel Cricket Insect. The video is about swing sensation Bob Massie, whom England batsman could not read in 1972 Ashes. In the 137 test matches played at Lord's, no bowler has made such stunning debut than the Australian medium pacer Bob Massie with his match figures of 16 wickets for 137 runs in June 1972. It is the still home of cricket's record for most wicket on debut, and was the all-time debut record until the Indian leggy Narendra Herath broke it by the barest possible margin, with 16 wickets for 136 runs against the West Indies at Chennai in January 1988. Bob Massie was born in Subiaco. He made his debut for Western Australia in 1965 season, and while he had success, the national selectors of Sir Donald Bradman, Jack Ryder, and Dudley Seddon took their time before giving him Test cap. Massie made his presence felt in 3 unofficial tests, claiming 11 wickets at 27.27 apiece, including 7 wickets for 76 runs of 20.68 ball overs at the SCG, where he dismissed the top 6 in the batting order: Sunil Gavaskar, Helton Ackerman, Asif Masood, Zahir Abbas, Graham Pollock, and skipper Gary Sobers. Bob Massie selected for the 1972 Ashes tour to England, but Massie was not picked for the first test at Old Trafford. In 1972 Ashes series, England captain was Ray Illingworth. England scout was very confident. Their win in Australia in 1970 and 1971 was one of England's greatest victories. And then they won their first test match at Old Trafford by 89 runs. Australian team captain was Lan Chappell. Cricket experts were considering Australian scout worst Australian sides ever. In the second test match, Massie replaced Graham Watson for Lord's. Watson was right-arm medium bowler, so Australia decided it was time to give Bob Massie, a 25 years old from Western Australia, his debut. Illingworth won the toss and batted. Bob Massie, who wreaking havoc with immense amount of swing. English batsmen were badly failed to read. He was swinging the ball in both ways. Bob Massie bowled Jeff Boycott in the first inning for 12 and had his opening partner John Edwards caught by Rod Marsh in the second inning for 6. Mike Smith was bowled for 34 and caught by Ross Edwards for 30 in the second inning. Basil de Oliveira was legged before for 32 in first inning and in the second inning caught by Greg Chappell for 3. Tony Greig was caught by Marsh for 54 and in the second inning he caught by Lan Chappell for 3. In the first inning, Alan Knott was caught by Cooley for 43 and in the second inning caught by Greg Chappell for 12. Captain Ray Illingworth was legged before for 30 and caught by Keith Stackpole in the second inning for 12 runs. John Snow was bowled for 37 in first inning and caught by Marsh for a duck in the second inning. And Noam Gifford was caught by Marsh in the first inning and John Price was caught by Greg Chappell for 19 in the second. Bob Massie took 8 wickets for 84 runs in 32.5 overs in first inning of England. England were dismissed for 272. Greg Chappell's 131 runs helped Australia to 308 runs. Then Massie was even more lethal in second inning of England. Bob Massie was doing accurate swing bowling mixed with off-cutters. He took 8 for 53 runs over 27.2 bowled by him. England this time got out for 116. Australia won by 8 wickets. English club cricketer was watching Lord Test from the pavilion with his binoculars. Stated that Bob Massie was changing his action completely for outswing and in-swingers for every delivery. He claimed that he saw this straight away. Well, after Lord Test victory, Bob Massie followed that with 4 for 43 runs and 1 for 49 runs at Trent Bridge, 0 for 34 at Headingley, and finished the Ashes series with 0 for 69 for first inning and 2 for 77 runs at the Oval. Back home in the next summer, he played only 5 more tests, and within 18 months of his Lord's debut, he was dropped by his state side, Western Australia. He played his last 2 test matches against Pakistan, where he took 4 wickets for 70 runs and no wicket in the second inning at Adelaide. And in his last test match, he took 3 wickets for 123 runs and 1 wicket for 49 runs in the second inning at the SCG. And that ended the Bob Massie's test career with 31 wickets at 20.37 average. Bob Massie was illustrious in 1972. Years later, Bob Massie popped up on ABC radio as an expert commentator. But worse luck, cricket not much was seen of him again. Bob Massie's star fell as quickly as it had risen.
And so too is Geoffrey Boycott. Bowling, a good victory there for Massie, a good Yorker. And look at the breakthrough for the Australians. Look at the joy on Massie's face. Fine effort by this young bowler, playing in his first test match, and what a victim to get as your first test wicket. Geoffrey Boycott, the England opener, bowled Massie for 11, and you can see here how Boycott's defensive stroke is beaten here, the ball getting under the bat and just inside between bat and pad. And he's asking for that, and he's given it. It was the in-swinger, having bowled 4 outswingers to D'Oliveira. Massie then slipped in the in-swinger, and it's the 4th wicket to go down. And you can see here, bowled from wide, pushed in, and beating D'Oliveira's forward defensive stroke.
D'Oliveira, the last man out for 32. LBW to Massie. And that looked a pretty bad shot from Mike Smith, playing across a full pitch, which hit the base of the stump. So another success for Massie, his 3rd wicket, having a great day on his debut here for Australia at Lord's. So let's look at it again. Massie from the nursery end to Mike Smith on 34. And effectively yorking him as he tried to work it to his favourite area on the onside.
He's out. A bad shot by Alan Knott. He guided that straight into Colley's hands at Gully. It's the 6th wicket, so badly needed by the Australians. And Alan Knott is the man dismissed. Massie breaking through again. His 4th wicket in the innings. Massie bowling to Tony Greig. Oh, he's gone. Must be out, caught behind. He's given him out, and Greig is not particularly enamoured of the raised finger at the far end. Very confident appeal there, the shout from the Australians. But Tony Greig wasn't too happy, but you can see the reaction from the Australians here as the ball comes. It looked from here, possibly with the inside edge, and the shout from Massie, who is just about to go round, and Marsh throws the ball up in the air. Umpire Constant is the umpire at the nursery end. Massie is bowling now to the England captain, Ray Illingworth, and he's bowling from the nursery end. And look at this delivery that nips back there in the air, strikes Illingworth on the pad, and umpire Constant at the far end has no hesitation at all in raising the finger. A very, very good delivery, that, because the 2 balls before had moved away in the air from Illingworth. Very fine bowling from this young Western Australian medium pacer. He had Illingworth playing at the outswing of the 2 balls previous, and then suddenly nipped that one back at him from outside the off stump. Well, that broke the partnership between Illingworth and Snow, a half-century partnership, and a very good one for England. And here now is Massie bowling again to Snow. And there is the outswinger. Now that really is fine swing bowling, coming on with the second new ball. 1 wicket with an in-swinger, A beautifully pitched out swinger there to account for John Snow. It started round about leg stump and then hit the base of the off stump. A ball of very full length and very well bowled indeed by Bob Massie. Splendid performance from this young fellow playing in his first test match. And here he comes in around the wicket, bowling again from the nursery end, still with the second new ball and bowling to Norman Gifford. And Rodney Marsh, his West Australian teammate, takes the final catch, which makes the final dismissal of the innings. And England are all out for 272. And look at the jubilation on Bob Massie's face. That's real pleasure, isn't it? An entirely unspoilt young cricketer playing in his first test match at the home of cricket. And he's done so wonderfully well. The finest debut performance for any player in the history of Test cricket. 8 for 84. A very, very good performance now by Massie as he goes back into the pavilion at Lord's. That's a beautiful catch there by Rodney Marsh. And what a fine piece of bowling that was by Bob Massie. He deserved that one. A good breakthrough there, 18 for 3 England, and Massie, having bowled so well without result, has finally taken the wicket of Edridge to a really good diving catch by Rodney Marsh. Massie bowling to D'Oliveira. Stack bowler Greg Chappell, it's Greg Chappell. He's taken D'Oliveira, it's the 4th wicket down, and D'Oliveira sadly walking out. You can see here that he didn't play it too badly. It goes off the outside edge. Greg Chappell getting it very low down. In fact, I called Stackpole at first. It was Stackpole going away to the right there and now leaping up as Greg Chappell throws the ball in the air.
Bob Massie having a dream of a test match debut. 8 wickets in the first innings, and now at tea 2 more for 8 runs. Bowling now to Tony Greig. And it's gone. Caught at first slip by the captain, Ian Chappell. What a match Bob Massie is having. Another look. Bob Massie coming round across the right-hander. He pushes forward. It finds the outside edge. Goes round about right knee height to Chappell. Up it goes. No problem.
And that's it. Alan Knott's gone the same way as the rest. And Massie takes yet another wicket. So Alan Knott caught in the slips, feeling for it outside the off stump. This wicket going down at 54. Massie the bowler to Alan Knott. And that ball going down the hill here at Lord's. Alan Knott, a thick outside edge.
Out, Stackpole at second slip. Illingworth out, the 7th wicket down. And now a new world record for Bob Massie, the only man in the history of Test cricket ever to take 13 wickets in a match on his debut. Nothing wrong with the pitch. The pitch is a beautiful batting track, but he's doing it all with swing. Nothing happening off the pitch. He's cutting 1 or 2, but it's being done in the air. They're asking, and he's gone. He's on a hat-trick. John Snow, first ball, glancing down the leg side. Massie 6 for 35 in his 20th over. You can see here how Massie takes his 6th wicket. Snow pushing away there, the ball deflected. And Rodney Marsh moving across. There's nothing difficult about the catch. Umpire Fagg just about to lift the finger. He's out. Edwards has caught him behind square leg. It was a good, authentic stroke. And Bob Massie now has become the first Australian cricketer ever to take 15 wickets in a test match. What an incredible performance for a man in his first test. An authentic stroke behind square leg, clipping it away to Ross Edwards, who took the catch quite comfortably. And England now 81 for 9. That's out. Greg Chappell, the man completing the innings. An easy chance, shin high. Chappell took it very well. The last man to get to be dismissed was John Price. You can see him here to Massie pushing the in-swinger away, the outside edge, and Greg Chappell takes a comfortable catch. And his final figures now, Bob Massie with 27.2 overs, 9 maidens, 8 for 53.